Bonjour, chères autorités. Bonjour, chers collègues et membres de la cellule mixte numéro 2. Donc, nous sommes ici aujourd'hui à Ngaparou pour un séminaire de restitution donc, portant sur l'usage des nouvelles technologies de communication et les enseignements apprentissages en anglais. Donc, ce séminaire se tiendra aujourd'hui et demain. Ce sera pour 2 jours, du 18 au 19. Donc, il a pour thème Integrating Google Classroom and Edmodo to facilitate differentiated instruction. Donc, il sera présenté par M. Issakha Dramé, donc fellow. Donc, il a bénéficié d'un programme ILEP. Donc, il a été aux États-Unis en 2018. Donc, il est là aujourd'hui pour partager avec nous l'expérience qu'il a acquis donc, lors de ce voyage-là. Donc, nous allons sans plus tarder donc, commencer par les allocutions. D'abord, par les allocutions, le discours du maire. Donc, ensuite, le représentant du bureau de l'ATES. Ensuite, le discours du coordonnateur de la cellule mixte numéro 2, M. John, du proviseur du lycée de Serigne Mamadou Lene Diop de Ngaparou, Somone. Et ensuite, nous allons finir par le discours du représentant de l'IA. Donc, sans plus tarder, nous allons commencer par le discours du maire. S'il est là, on va lui donner la parole. Monsieur le maire.
Bonjour tout le monde. Au nom du maire empêché, nous souhaitons à la cellule mixte, vous avez dit, numéro 2 du département Edmodo, la bienvenue et souhaitons que votre séjour soit le plus agréable et fructueux. Séminaire de restitution, dites-vous, sur l'intégration de l'Internet ou de l'informatique dans les classes pour l'apprentissage. Nous sommes dans un monde qu'on dit numérique, un monde où on dit que l'analphabète c'est celui qui ne sait pas utiliser un ordinateur. Donc, que nos professeurs s'instruisent ou s'informent ou se performent avec cet outil pour mieux encadrer nos enfants n'est qu'une bonne chose. Nous souhaitons donc de réussir cette intégration dans les classes tout au bénéfice des enfants. Et sur ce, nous disons, soyez les bienvenus dans la commune d'Ngaparou, soyez les bienvenus dans la mairie d'Ngaparou et bon séjour. Merci.
The name is Seydou Sy. I am a teacher of English in Vélingara, and I am the coordinator or the national secretary in charge of English clubs in Senegal. So I'm here on behalf of both myself as a colleague and as a member of the national board. As you know, the mission of ATES is to help teachers to be close to teachers and to help them in their professional development. Professional development is important to all of us. And the gathering we have here is one of the ways that teachers can achieve professional development. And today we are in a world where technology is in the center. When we are talking about CLT, we know that students are in the center of the teaching and the learning English. But when we talk about 21st century, technology is in the center. And we encourage teachers of English to attend workshops, to attend activities like such, to help them achieve their goals. And as you know, the last ELD organized by ATES had as topic restoring English as a top foreign language in the Senegalese educational system. And today, we cannot talk about skills without integrating technology. And on behalf of ATES, we encourage teachers of English who come and attend activities like this. And we reaffirm our commitment, our engagement to what it comes to teachers' professional development. So I'm honored to be here on behalf of myself as a colleague of yours and on behalf of ATES. Thank you very much for your attention.
Madame le proviseur du lycée, chers collègues, Monsieur Seck, formateur au niveau de l'Académie de Thiès, pour dire qu'il s'agit aujourd'hui d'un grand plaisir de venir ici à Ngaparou pour assister à cette session de dissémination suite à la formation dont notre collègue, en l'occurrence Issakha Dramé, a eu à profiter il y a environ un an aux États-Unis. Comme vous le savez, ce genre de rencontres sont idéales pour partager et renforcer nos capacités de la pratique de la classe. Monsieur Dramé, ce n'est pas quelqu'un qu'il faut présenter parce qu'il a eu à faire ses preuves avec le dynamisme, avec son engagement qu'il a fait montre lors des activités de la cellule. Et l'exemple le plus récent a été lors de notre première rencontre au CBETAP.
Tout le monde, chers collègues, à tout le monde, mais quand même, je vais me joindre à lui pour vous dire que c'est heureux pour nous de vous accueillir ici, à Ngaparou, et par un agent du lycée Serigne Mamadou Lena Diop. Donc, on vous souhaite à nouveau la bienvenue. À tout le monde, mais quand même, je vais me joindre à lui pour vous dire que c'est heureux pour nous de vous accueillir ici, à Ngaparou, et par un agent du lycée Serigne Mamadou Lena Diop. Donc, on vous souhaite à nouveau la bienvenue. Et, avant de commencer à parler du thème, je vais parler de M. Dramé, comme il l'a dit, c'est un agent à moi et qui me fait beaucoup de fierté. Oui, pourquoi? Parce que c'est un agent très sérieux, comme il l'a dit, mais aussi qui révolutionne son enseignement et c'est important. Pourquoi? Parce que comme le thème l'abordera tout à l'heure, on est dans le monde du numérique maintenant. Les enfants sont des enfants de l'image, les enfants du numérique. On ne peut pas leur donner un enseignement classique comme nous, on a vécu. Ça ne donnera rien. Donc, il a révolutionné son enseignement et ça nous donne des produits. Vous les entendez parler, vous les entendez faire, vous vous dites qu'ils sont nés en Angleterre, ils sont nés aux États-Unis. Pourquoi? Parce que simplement, il a osé. Maintenant, l'enseignement doit aller avec l'audace. On n'a pas le choix. Parce que si on continue sur les sentiers battus, il y aura un problème. Pourquoi? Parce que quoi que vous puissiez être excellent, quoi que vous puissiez être performant, les enfants ne suivront pas, ils vont s'ennuyer. Maintenant, lui, il est venu, il nous a gratifié de ce qu'il a appris là-bas. C'était très fascinant. Et puis, tout le monde s'est marré parce que c'était le jour on a ce qu'on appelle une journée de partage. Il a présenté, c'était fascinant, c'était captivant, mais je lui ai dit qu'avec le système qu'on a, j'ai bien peur que c'est dans 50 ans. Si on suit, si on n'est pas révolutionnaire. Pourquoi? Parce que je me dis que maintenant, il faut que individuellement, chacun se dise qu'est-ce que je dois apporter à ce système-là pour que les choses bougent. Mais si j'attends que le système d'en haut me dise, pourquoi? Parce que les textes sont difficiles à réformer, je ne parle pas de révolution, je n'oserai pas, parce que ce n'est pas moi qui ai fait, comment dirais-je, la loi d'orientation, elle est toujours dans les règles, mais je sais que, en tout cas, moi, mon domaine, ce n'est pas l'anglais, c'est le français. Mais je sais que le système d'enseignement du français, si on ne le révolutionne pas, ça va être difficile pour que les élèves puissent suivre. Pourquoi? Parce que simplement, on est dans le monde du numérique. Donc, ces genres de rencontres, ce n'est pas pour enseigner, parce que chacun a ses bagages par devers lui-même. Mais il faut qu'on se passe des ficelles. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait pour éviter les blocages dans ma classe, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait pour intéresser mes élèves, etc. Chacun aura son mot à dire pour voir comment l'anglais, puisque vous voulez dominer le monde, vous l'avez déjà dominé, on n'y peut rien. Maintenant, nous, pour vous dire que ça a été consacré pour les Français, il y a Notre-Dame, le plié qui a brûlé, ça veut tout dire. Pour la langue française, c'est malheureux, mais c'est comme ça, les choses sont ce qu'elles sont. Puisque maintenant, c'est la langue anglaise, il faut que tous les enfants, quand même, se sentent dans cette langue-là. Donc, nous, en tant que prof de littérature, je dis chapeau aux Anglais, d'accord, de littérature française, Madame Anne. Donc, ouais, j'ai eu de très bons profs d'anglais. Elle était chez moi, elle est partie au nouveau lycée. Je l'ai laissée avec le cœur très lourd, mais je n'avais pas le choix. Parfois, il faut savoir lâcher prise. Donc, à la cellule numéro 2, véritablement, on vous souhaite de passer d'agréables moments, très fructueux du point de vue intellectuel, du point de vue rapport humain et convivial. Et véritablement, je vous répète et vous confirme qu'on est très heureux de vous avoir chez nous aujourd'hui. Monsieur Dramé, tu nous fais beaucoup d'honneur, de fierté, comme l'a été Madame Anne du reste. Maintenant, on vous souhaite bonne continuation et on dit que tous les professeurs, tous ces agents de l'État qui sont là véritablement pour le système, on compte sur vous et on vous dit qu'on est avec vous pour que tout se passe très bien. Merci.
Je vais d'abord commencer par vous remercier pour votre présence et remercier le maire. Vous porterez notre voix. Et je me charge donc de m'adresser à vous au nom de l'inspecteur d'académie qui devait être parmi nous. Il est empêché. Je m'adresse également à vous au nom des inspecteurs de spécialité et je m'adresse à vous au nom de tous les formateurs au niveau du CRFE de Thiès. Il y a une mission qui est allée à Tivaouane, sur l'axe Tivaouane, et c'est pourquoi donc je suis le seul, mais peut-être que demain, il y aura d'autres qui seront avec nous. Remercier donc la mairie, parce que quand même, c'est la première fois qu'une mairie, une collectivité locale, nous offre un cadre de travail. Je pense que donc il faudra porter notre voix et ça prouve quand même que dans votre secteur, vous avez une chance qui n'est pas évidente. Bon, le deuxième point que je voudrais souligner, donc, c'est l'importance de la session que nous allons faire aujourd'hui, qui porte sur les nouvelles technologies de l'information et de la communication. De nos jours, comme mes prédécesseurs l'ont dit, si vous voulez enseigner aujourd'hui sans la technologie, vous risquez d'être laissé en rade par rapport à vos élèves. C'est un outil qui nous facilite l'enseignement et je pense que cette présentation de M. Dramé nous permettra à tous de voir comment donc améliorer notre enseignement. Et le dernier point que je voudrais évoquer, c'est, comme Mme Fall l'a dit, c'est l'importance de la prise en charge individuelle de notre formation. Chacun d'entre nous doit se faire un plan de formation continue individuelle. Je déclare ouverte donc, cette session de travail. Merci pour cette présence.
So we need to find now a pedagogical strategy in order to involve the technology in our everyday teaching practices. How is that possible? We dealt with that last year during my program in the US, like creating classrooms. And Google Classroom, some people they know, maybe some others they don't. And Edmodo is also, they are helping teachers create lessons, put assignments in the Google Classrooms. So today, now we have finished the official ceremony. But for today's agenda, like today's session, we will be dealing with differentiated instruction. What are the different concepts around differentiated instruction? What are the different theories that were developed on that topic or on that theme? And then the practices of differentiated instruction. So there will be an introductory activity, a practice activity, an assessment activity, and then a transition activity. There should be and there will be a coffee break. Whenever it's ready, we're going to have a break and then go to the coffee break and come back and continue the activities. Lunch break is supposed to be at 2, and then after lunch break, we come back and we continue the activities. After lunch, we would be now using or introducing Google Classroom and Edmodo. Any questions so far? All right. So the session's objectives are the following: trying to find out an appropriate definition of differentiated instruction, and then we would be engaged in creating differentiated groups according to the learning needs, and finally we will be creating Google Classroom and Edmodo Classroom. Google Classroom and Edmodo Classroom means that you have a web page or an application, mobile application, and you invite your students to join in. They can join with an email address. We're going to see how to do that. They can join with an email address, and they participate in the courses. They do the assignment. Everything is done online. So you can just add your material, and you ask your students to work on that. Online, they all have connection, but they use it wrongly, just for chatting. So why don't we make them work at home using the technology? If, for example, an exercise was paper-based, you could just have an exercise which is going to be downloaded, or they just have to write on the Google Classroom, and they have to write on Edmodo. So the time they would be spending on Facebook or on WhatsApp would be used for doing assignments. So we use the internet for educational purposes. Every time. 90%. And then the rest maybe become one day we celebrate Bob Marley, and then we bring the woofer, like say you see Obama can bring a woofer, and then he's gonna play Bob Marley that day. Next year class we'll bring the woofer again, and then we're gonna play a song from Bob Marley. So we're not varying the instructions. So we need to vary the different types of materials and assignments and activities that we give to our students. That's the aim of differentiated instruction. Some students are very hectic. They are moving all the time. They are very dynamic. What you can do is just create a sketch. Ask them to create a sketch. Those students, they would be very performant if they are playing a sketch. Some others drawing. Like what I do in my classes in Premiere is for the expose. I told them, there are different formats. You can choose your format, and you can mix all formats inside. Like, you can write a small text on a topic. You can explain, people who are verbally competent. You can also create a poster, but you don't write anything on a poster. So the poster is going to be explicit, or implicit, sorry. And then people who watch would be trying to understand or to decipher the message. Some of them, they can even go home, create a script, and play a sketch. They record the sketch, they record it, and after they come in class, I use my projector, and they show it to people. So this way, you are differentiating the instruction. Like, you're going to touch the different needs and the different students' learning styles. So the workshop will equip the participants today with knowledge and skills to create learning management systems. So the learning management systems are the technology we use for education. Google Classroom is among them. Edmodo is among them. There are so many of them. You just need to get the Google account. Only that. And whenever you need to get in your classroom, you get connected. And after you will run your assignments or your classes. But the students, when they get there, it's for YouTube or something else. So in a few time, maybe most of the schools will get internet connection and have computer rooms. But we need to use that for education, not for the students to just go there and then get connected to YouTube, watch videos, etc. Right? So by doing what? By having from time to time a group of students who would get into the computer assignments or they will work on a test. Google Classroom, you can even use it for a test, to run a test. Classroom or Edmodo, and we will develop the classroom, so you will be working in groups, and we will create a classroom. We will put instruction, we will put assignment inside, and in the assignment, we will differentiate the types of assignment according to the learning needs. So this is individual work. You just take maybe 3 to 5 minutes to write what you know about differentiated instruction. And also what you want to know about differentiated instruction. 3 to 5 minutes.
What I learned today, I think that in order to achieve our aim, we have to take into account the students' personality, and if we say personality, we talk about interest, because according to the student's personality, the students have his or her own interest, and whenever we are in front of a student, you are in front of 50 students, we are in front of 50 characters, and each student has a character and his or her own interest. So it is to say that we have to vary our activity to reach all the students' needs. So variety, as we used to say, variety is a spice of life. So I think that today I have learned that if we want to reach our aim, we have to think about the students' needs and vary our activities and fit our teaching also to real life situation, because the sake of learning English is to communicate or communication. So if we teach something which is not related to real life situation, I think that it is a kind of waste of time.
What I learned today about the project is apart from mixed abilities we have been talking about for so long, I have discovered that next to that concept, we have another concept that is very important, and this is mixed personality. Because when we're in a classroom, the students we have, in fact, they have different personalities and different interests. And this is to be taken into account if you want to teach them in a very effective way. So, and this is, to my mind, this is very interesting, because that's the only way we can engage all the students in the learning process. Thank you very much.
We have learned a lot today. Maybe what we used to do is to consider students as maybe only receivers, okay, people who receive knowledge. But we don't think about their personalities, what they like, what they dislike, and I think learning depends greatly on this. Sometimes they can be interested, sometimes they can be some people who maybe attend the class because they are forced to, but they don't really learn. So this presentation today has showed us that when we teach, we have to take all these parameters into account to know what are the different types of learners that we have, okay, and how to do, or the strategies to put forward to make them interested in what we're doing, in order to make them learn.
Good afternoon. Okay, really proud and I appreciate your presentation. I think that we have learned a lot from your presentation. But I remark that in Europe, people use art people use ecological issue, and people use music to know about the intelligence of students. Now, the problem that I would like to raise is that these realities are not African and Senegalese realities. Now, meaning the trainers are going to find according to our realities so that we find the solution. Because when you go to seminars, when you go, they talk about something that belongs to the European culture. When they want to know about the intelligence, the youth art, or in fact here in Senegal, when you talk about music, they say that in Wolof music is Arab. Music is not good. That's why the administration dislike people who use music in classes. When you talk about art music, Senegalese, even ourselves, we don't know about art. So ecological issues, it is not our realities. So what are we going, meaning the reflection, what are we going to take from the Senegalese realities to help the student understand? That's the problem. It is interesting, but it is the context from Europe.
We have the definition that differentiating instruction for me is vary the way of teaching or the way of working. Okay. So I think that if it is variety of way of working, it will be amusing for our student, and it will be amusing for student. It make a kind of motivation in learning English for our student.
Thank you very much for watching this is the Obama Show in Ngaparou, a 2-day workshop organized by our brother and friend Issakha Dramé, and ILF 2018 fellow. And today we are here for a 2-day workshop, as I said earlier, on integrating Google Classroom and Edmodo to facilitate differentiated instruction. So I am with my colleague Ngaparou, who is a teacher of English and who has been teaching English for 9 years now, who is going to share with us her impression of the day, what she has learned, and what she recommends to her colleagues. Welcome to the show, Ngaparou.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for being on the Obama Show.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to be in Ngaparou, and I enjoy your coffee break.
Thank you.
I hope the lunch will be as delicious as the coffee break.
Yeah,
all right.
Of course.
So we are here for a 2-day workshop, and on, as you know, integrating technology, Google Classroom, Edmodo.
Yes.
What do you think about, first of all, the topic we have chosen for this?
Okay, I think it's a very interesting topic. Because nowadays we are learning technology, so we must teach with technology, so it is very important and it is very helpful to the teachers.
And have you ever used that in class?
Not. I haven't used it, but right now I say that I will use it.
Okay.
Yes, I will use it because last time we just write, we just use books, but now we can use our mobile phones, our laptops, so we can share with the students with the internet. It is very important.
All right. So you say that you have never used tried to integrate technology in class, but after attending this 2-day workshop, you are determined to use that in class.
Really,
so
yeah, really.
What thing you have learned here today?
Yeah, I have learned many things, of course, and I take a decision. So. In the future, I will always do that. So I will teach an integrated teaching with the new technology, and I ask to all my colleagues to do like me. Okay, because it is important, it is interesting, and it is funny. So we want to change our way of teaching. So we want to make the students amazing in learning, funny in learning, and love the language.
Okay, thank you, Mr. C. Before we start about today's topic, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Mr. Ali John. I am the coordinator of the second cell of the department, cell number 2, which is sited at Etab Junior School. As you said, today we are here in Ngaparou to attend okay, a presentation by our colleague, Mr. Issakha Dramé, who 1 year ago went to the US to attend a training, okay, on the framework of grants by the United States. And when he came back, he intended to share with the colleagues what he got from the US. He has already done a presentation on 3-color feedback. It was at ETAP Junior School. Yeah, he repeated the presentation in chess some days after, and today we are here in Ngaparou to talk about integrating Google Classroom and Edmodo to facilitate differentiated instruction. As you know, things move forward, and we have to do the same. We don't have to stick to our traditional way of teaching, but we need to change and adapt ourselves to what is going on right now. And that's why today we are here to share with the colleague, okay, this type of...
And what's your point of view regarding the topic of today? I mean, Google Classroom, integrating technology in class in a country where people do not have access to certain devices.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was thinking about when the presentation was being done. Because we have some limitation, and integrating technologies today in our teaching process may have some problems. As you know, in some areas, people don't have access to electricity. People don't have the needed materials. They don't. In some schools, they don't have computers room, they don't have informatic rooms, and this can facilitate the job. Students don't have some devices like cell phones, okay, iPhones, that can facilitate.
And access to
yeah, and there is another problem, meaning access to internet, okay. So, but anyway, if we try to cope with, solution can be found.
Very much. We're back on the show, and I hope you guys are enjoying the different workshops and presentations. And I have the privilege to be next to the star of the day. I mean, our brother and friend Issakha Dramé, and ILEP 2018 fellow, and who is the initiator of this today workshop. He's going to give a summary of what we are doing here today and tomorrow, and we'll be answering a few questions before we end up this today's session. Thank you very much, Mr. Dramé, for being on the show.
You're welcome.
We are here for a two-day workshop on integrating Google Classroom into Edmodo. Can you tell us a bit about that issue?
All right, thank you so much, Seydou C. Obama. I add to the people I thank, the Sandbox TV, because you have been doing a great job. Congratulations for all you have already done. Today we gathered here to work on integrating Google Classroom and Edmodo to facilitate differentiated instruction. This two-day seminar is sponsored by IREX and the U.S. Department of State. In the aftermath of my ILEP fellow, as you already know that I was in the U.S. for a 6-month training program. It was in 2018. So they sponsored this seminar, and then I am sharing with colleagues in Mbour Cell Mix number 2. And I thank all the coordinators of the cell, the coordinators and the trainers. We have Samba Lendong, who is missing today, but Antoine Sek is among us.
We had him.
So, right, definitely. So today we gathered to work on differentiated instruction. As you know that students have different learning styles, so we need to pay attention to all their learning styles in order to cater to their learning needs.
All right.
Okay, and we tried together to find out a strategy to group the students according to the different learning intelligences, like the intelligences they are endowed with. And also, how are we going to apply the differentiated instruction into the technology tools that are available? The remark is that nearly all the students that we teach have Android phones, don't they?
They do.
And in most of the schools, they have already got a computer room where the computers are just stored there. If they have connection, internet connection, the student, they can just go there, access the connection just for YouTube or for playing. So why don't we use that for instructional reasons? I said to myself that there is time is up for us teachers and school administrators to apply the use of technology, to apply it for instructional reasons. And then they offer, the technology tools I chose today, they offer a possibility to the teacher to apply differentiated instruction. Like you can group the different learners according to their learning styles. You can assign them different materials according to what or where they are at ease. Okay, so we have been working on that, and then it was really a great day for us.
Okay, if I look at what is happening right now in our schools, and some schools I know, your interest in what it comes to integrating technology, to me, there is a contradiction. Somebody raised it during the workshop. Students are not allowed to use cell phone in their classes.
Right.
Sometimes they get punished, and you want to bring that in class and to use it as a material, as a support, for them to study. Do you think our system is ready right now for that?
Okay, our system is not yet ready for that. I can say that here in Senegalese educational system, the whole system, like people who manage the system, they are still sleeping. Their vision does not go very far. That's what I say, and that's what I believe in. Why? Because how can you forbid a student to use the technology while they are millennials? They are born with technology.
But the focus is they may get distracted.
Sure, the focus is that there is a law that forbids students to use the technology at school. But that's not a reason for us teachers not to use it for instructional reasons. For me, what the teacher can do if he has a Google Classroom is to set rules for the use of the mobile phones in the classrooms. And whenever he's going to use, ask the students to use or to log on to their Google Classrooms, he can just go and talk to the school administrator, and then the school administrator will allow the students to use the mobile phone only for instructional purposes. Beyond that, the teacher can just control and monitor what the students are doing every time you ask them to bring the mobile phone in a classroom. Right.
Do you think this is relevant and realistic in Senegal right now?
Well, it might be relevant and realistic. Imagine that our terminal students next year, they might be posted in online virtual universities, online universities, and there they use technology. They have a platform where all the courses are uploaded. They can have exchanges with their teachers, the professors, and they can exchange with their colleagues and classmates. So I think it is time for us teachers to get ready before we lag behind. Teachers need to get ready, but also the students, they need to get ready.
Students need to get ready.
Right.
Students as well.
Right.
Well, my next question is about the goal. What is the long-term goal of integrating technology? It is just a way to teach them English and it's over, or there is an idea behind it?
Of course, there is an idea behind it. The idea is to shape the students' personalities. You all know that our students, at the beginning, we don't know who they are. But once they succeed, you may be surprised. You can ask yourself, how can this student succeed in becoming a journalist or in becoming maybe a manager? Because the personality, or maybe the personality he showed in your class was not detected by the teacher. But once you shape it, once you identify the student's personality by having these kind of groupings according to their intelligences, once you do that, you could later try to foster what is sleeping inside the student. You're going to try to foster the potential in the student. And it has been developed by Vygotsky, who said that we need to reduce the distance between the developmental level of the student and then the potential that he has. Yep. He developed what they call zone of proximal development. So the reduction of the GPD, right? Exactly.
So, this is good, and you are trying to bring solutions,
right?
Trying to give teachers the ways and means they can use to prepare their students for life challenges, not only English, but for other skills.
Right.
Do you think this is challenging right now for teachers, mainly for teachers? Because some, they may not even know how to use computer. So do you think this is
Of course, it is challenging. And let me tell you one thing. We're living for challenges. If there is no challenge in life, I think we would not have any reason for living. But the challenges are not here for us to demoralize. We have to go beyond. We have to overcome the challenges. The teachers who haven't got Gmail accounts or whatever, who are not yet proficient in computer, they have to tell themselves that they don't need to be left behind. They don't have to lag behind. They have to be computer savvy. They have to be internet savvy. If not, the students will let them behind. I'm not talking about the colleagues leaving them behind, but the students will leave them behind. Because what they can do now with the technology, we cannot do as teachers. So we need to use technology in a classroom.
A few days ago, the Association of Teachers of English in Senegal organized the 22nd edition of the English Language Day. And as topic, they had restoring English as the top foreign language in the Senegalese educational system.
Right.
Challenges and solutions. Do you think this topic is connected to the way we can restore English?
It is totally connected. When we say differentiated instruction, why are we differentiating? Because we need to satisfy the different learning styles that we have in our classes. If nowadays we say that at the baccalaureate exam there are less students choosing English as LV1, it's because they are demoralized. We are not teaching them the way they would like to learn. And differentiation is here coming up to tell teachers to teach the way the learners want to learn so as to cover, to satisfy their needs and interests. Right.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Yeah.
So before we end this interview, I'll ask you one last question.
Yep.
Which is about what teacher organizations like ATES can do to help teachers achieve their goal as far as integrating technology is concerned.
Okay, thank you so much for asking me the question. And I had the idea and a project of having all ATES presentation on a website. It is time has come for ATES to have a website where all the presentations are saved. That's the first step. The second stuff is for ATES also to go beyond the walls, like only presenting and paper. That's also, I think this needs to be changed. We need to have kind of webinars. We need to have teachers presenting online. We need to teach and share the experiences deep down in Senegal where all the teachers are.
What you mean is to integrating this technology beyond classes.
Beyond the classes.
Even the way we organize ourselves as teachers.
Of course, and even on the way ATES is holding the events, needs sometimes to be included. We need to include technology in what we are doing every time, like the presentations we make, like sharing the presentations we have, not only limited to the walls, not only sharing the documents, like the PowerPoint presentations, but we need also to go beyond that. Yep, right.
Okay, so what do you say to teachers who are watching you and who never tried technology in their class, who want to start, and who have no background knowledge about it?
Technology is the tool for paradise for me. Yeah. We cannot go without it. We cannot go without technology. And nowadays, as you can see, every activity that you have to do, be it in Senegal or wherever in the world, you have to include technology. So it is time for teachers now to be a little bit technology savvy and to try to include technology in their everyday teaching practices.
Thank you very much, Mr. Issakha. It's a pleasure to have you on the show once more again. Thank you to Teachers of English in Ngaparou. And I will just invite you to be up to date with the episode of the Open Show for two-day workshop with our colleagues here in Ngaparou, presented by our brother and friend Issakha Dramé, an ILEP 2018 fellow. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Next time, best time.